Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Castle Story Survival Mode. I've done a indie digest on this game, and I don't think I entirely did it justice. I've spent a good few hours with this since then, and I've now learnt a few little tricks. I've also learned how to play Survival Mode, which is quite important. So let's load it up. Survival Mode, normal, not doing hard. I still don't expect this to last very long, so don't expect anything too long. Series, it's going to take a few episodes at least for me to actually lose. So how do you do this? Well, in case you haven't seen the thing, basically, there's a few steps. Firstly, you hold down right click, you drag in the wheel, and you put down a lumber task. Trust me, that is the first thing you're going to want to do. Then, personally, for this map, what I like to do, put it down in the centre, set the radius, nice and big, and get all of these trees in the central area. Then you select all of your Brictrons and you set them to the lumbering task. Now, they'll all go cut down a tree, but what we're actually going to need is a stockpile, and I'm going to put it over here for reasons I'll explain in a little bit. So, they can't pass over them, so you do have to make sure you space them out properly. That should be fine. There. Now let's set one of them to go build that. Actually, you know what? Let's do this quickly. Let's set all four of them to go build, and then we'll set three of them back to the lumbering task. So this is simple. They will not continue cutting down trees unless they have somewhere to take the wood, so that's the first thing we want to do. Now, I'm not entirely sure how the enemy spawning on this works. I feel like they just spawn in all these outer areas. If there's a way to prevent that, I'd quite like to know, because frankly, this central area isn't a great place to defend, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is the crystal where we can create new Brictrons. I'm going to create a worker. I'm actually playing it risky by doing that. That's what I'm going to do. Set 3 more lumberers. Hopefully we have at least one archer by night time, because frankly those are a bit overpowered right now and I'd like to have a few more of them. You, sir, can go back to the lumbering task. And let us place the next but particularly necessary structure, which is a barrel. Let's actually place 3 of them, just in case one is destroyed. Okay, this is instantly a nice pathfinding. Turns out when they on the same task and they move, they actually pass it down the line. Very helpful considering they can't walk through each other. That causes all sorts of issues, and I actually have to create my castles in such a way that there's alternate paths, otherwise problems just occur. But that's how it goes. Incidentally, this isn't going to be a fast-paced little playthrough, because frankly it's a fairly slow game. This is mostly going to be me trying to fill the time while waiting for actual stuff to happen. And of course there's going to be a good bit of talk about the design aspects of a castle, my defensive setup, and how badly screwed I am when the enemies come and wreck my day. That's not going to take long, by the way. Okay, so how much of this is we're going to want to be wood? Let us make sure we have at least a few of these full before we move on to getting some stone. Actually, we'll probably want a few more stockpiles than this, because the way I'm planning on doing this is having most of them... come on. I'm planning on... Come on. Slight issue when the terrain isn't perfectly level. I'm planning on having a lot of the Brictrons doing mining in the day, stocking it up, and then building nearer to the night and then bringing them all back. I mean, I would keep the stockpiles inside the castle, but it means the castle has to be a lot bigger than it would otherwise necessarily need to be, and it's just a bit annoying, frankly. This way will probably work fine, and will allow me to build a much more reasonably sized castle for now, which is useful, because what the heck was that? Whatever. It's very useful because it will allow me to to defend easier. Big sprawling castles are very hard to defend. Maybe later on, if we last long enough, we'll have a big sprawling castle, but we're going to need a lot more archers before we can have a big thing. For now, we're going to want as smaller things possible that we can just pick at them from. In fact, I am half tempted to make just like a small wooden stockade to survive the night with, but I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm not sure where to put it, and also not sure how well it would go later on. Put it up here, maybe. It's like a little wooden thing we could survive the night. Trouble is, what if the enemy spawn up there? Because I don't know how the spawning works, and nowhere online seems to say. I don't know. It's probably enough wood. Let's transfer these guys up to mining duty, because we're going to need a lot of stone before night, and also we're going to need a lot of crystals, which is what the barrels are for. Actually, let's make sure we set them all to blue crystals only. We'll make some orange crystals later. Orange crystals are used as explosives or for torches. Blue crystals are used to make new brictrons. And this is why I put the stockpile so close, so they can do really nice and quick mining. Ooh. Hopefully they're not all going to get in each other's way constantly. That could be annoying. Actually, you know, let's have this guy. You can build that. And you can go knock down that tree. Maybe that'll open up all the pathfinding options. I haven't really thought this through, have I? Whatever, it'll be fine. Unless it isn't, but it'll probably be fine. Can we have them not bring out orange crystal right now? We don't need lights desperately, and we certainly don't need explosives yet. Could be a nice last resort, but I'm going to hope I don't need explosives yet. How about that? How shall I do this? Trying to think of late game strategies, maybe like bridge over to one of these smaller islands, but the trouble is bridges, unless you can have them diagonally, they don't really work unless you can do it from both ends. If you can do it from both ends, you're fine. If you can't, there's problems. Serious problems. For instance, this one I've actually tried before, but there's no real way to get to it because you can't just build straight out. You can build diagonally, but then there's no getting back down. You see, it's a problem because otherwise that would be a lovely little defensive location. But maybe there's a trick I'm missing. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Do any of these have blue crystal yet? Let's check on the status. 0%. Come on, guys. Oh, have you got? He's got some crystal. Excellent. Not sure how much is actually necessary. Go knock down a few more trees. Apparently we did not have enough of that. Should only be... Yeah, there's only one more, so it'll finish now. Which is good. So we'll be ready for the night time. Incidentally, the first wave is in 7 minutes. We'll probably end the video after each invasion. Actually, that might make sense. Then you can just like skip to the end if you're only interested in seeing the fight. Okay. You know what? While they're working, let us start to plan out. Let's get this out of the way. Let us start to plan out the start of the castle. Actually, firstly, let's figure out we want a door. Let's put a door there and then plan around that. So go to blocks. We use these nice 1x2s, 2x1s, whatever you want to use them as. So how wide and how long? Is that? How about that? That looks right. Yeah, this will work. And then there. Oops. Don't know if there's a faster way of doing this. I haven't found it. Okay. Is that a square? I think that's a square. It's square enough. Let's make a second layer and then try and build it before night. If we can get a nice, if we can just get this, you know, just very nice and simple construct in time. We need half bricks to cover the door. And then we want stairs along. Put this there. Can this go? Stairs are a bit awkward. Put that there, then that can go there. Do I want them both on that side? No, let's try and yeah, let's try and do it like this. Opposite sides, better pathfinding, I think. I don't know. I really don't know. 62%. I'm really gonna want an archer before night time. Come on, guys. I need a few crystals, and then I'll set some of you to go build this. Firstly, let's have you build the door. Make sure the door's the most finicky bit because it requires wood. Ooh, 62%. This is like a little soul thing. Can I fit a bit of stockpile in here? I probably could later, but it's not necessary yet. Oh, yes, that's enough. We have an archer. There's a very good reason why I want an archer, which is that they are, well, amazing. They insta-kill all enemies, basically. They don't hit them guaranteed, which is the annoying bit, but they're still the best things to have. So I like to have as many of them as I possibly can. Maybe I'm wrong, because I've never actually seen one of these knights die, that the archers die like nothing else. But they're a bit tricky to get to, so as long as I can keep them protected, they're absolutely safe. Okay, you sir, transfer over to the building of the castle. Only issue with the stockpile over there, it will take quite a bit of time for the bricks to be carried over. I don't know. Maybe it's better the other way. Either way, this stockpile's actually nearly full, so I should probably start transferring people. Oh, has he got crystal? Actually, you know what? That's enough. Everyone on building, we have 3 minutes. So, 3 minutes, 5 men, and I'm definitely not getting another archer even if I put them back on the mining, so let us see if this works. Too high is enough to keep the enemies from climbing up, however they can break through the door or just smash the blocks. Whichever they feel like doing, I suppose. Oh, I should have made this out of... I should have made a wooden stockade to survive the night. This will be fine, I think. Ooh, careful. Maybe? I don't know. Eventually I might try and expand here. Try and block off this sort of area so I can have them mine through the night, but I don't know how I'd actually do that. Ideally I'd have some sort of like multi-level storage unit. Actually, ideally I'd put like multiple levels on this and have them store stuff in there, but levels are annoying. Let me tell you why. Like, let's say, Minecraft or Terraria, all the buildings need to be supported. Right? Blocks cannot just be in the air, they need to be on something. That's quite tricky to do when you want stuff, right? Because you need, like, even if I had a central column that only allows for a 6x6, I think, which is, this is already far too much, so I'd have to have pillars everywhere, and oh, and putting those pillars up, that's a pain. That's massive pain. Might try... I mean, later on I could make some maybe quite tall combination wood and stone structures that I can throw up quite quickly. But I don't know. We'll have to see how it all goes. Don't necessarily need the stone. No, I do need the stone, because to get it high enough you need stairs, and there are no wooden stairs yet because they can't carry these up ladders, I don't think. No, they definitely can't. I've seen it. Oh god, 50 seconds. Come on guys, just a bit faster. A little bit faster. This guy guard the door. Yeah, this ain't going to be done in time. Well, this is going to be an interesting first night. What the hell was that? That was very odd. Never mind. Never mind. Carry on. What the... Is that... Okay, I normally don't play with the sound on, so I actually have no idea what this is. Good things? Okay, everybody, just... Oh, yeah, go on, just a few more. Oh god, it's here. No, recall the workers, Everybody back. You, get in the base. Get in the base. It's 2 people coming to kill you, come on. Oh my god, he's stuck. Okay, you can build. Right, you can't. Get in the base. What do you do? Get in the base. Where are the enemies? Alright, there's one. There's the other. Okay, the archer's firing. He's dodging. It's not good. Oh god. Knight dude, get inside. These guys could just run off. Frankly. Okay, please kill him. Please kill him. Please kill him. Please kill him. Kill him. Just kill him. Thank you. And thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And next time, we'll survive day 2. Or not. I'll see you then.